Hi, I'm Karen Perez, Chair of Hillsborough County School Board. I want to welcome you to Hillsborough County Public Schools, a donde servimos más de 200,000 de tus estudiantes. That includes children in preschool and adults through our workforce program.
Hi, I'm Jessica Vaughn, the school board's vice chair. Our district is the 7th largest in America, and our team is made up of 24,000 people working at close to 250 sites across the county.
Our district is diverse and dedicated. Our board meetings are held in our board auditorium on select Tuesdays at 4 p.m. The best way to serve our students and our community is to involve you, the public, in what we do.
You are welcome to meet or email any of our school board members and follow our district on social media. School board meetings are covered live by Hillsborough Schools TV on Spectrum 635 and Frontier Channel 32.
Meetings are also streamed live on our website at hillsboroughschools.org. Closed captioning is provided on all broadcasts, and past meetings are available in our online archive.
We are interested in what the public has to say. We'll include time for audience comments before we address our business items. Our agenda and any supporting materials can be viewed online in advance. They are posted 7 days before each meeting on our website at hillsboroughschools.org.
Our vision is preparing students for life, and that means all students every day. Todos los estudiantes, todos los días. Thank you for your interest in education. With your help, we are making decisions that shape our community's future.
The board recognition meeting of December 5th, 2023 is now called to order. Member Vaughn will now lead us in a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you. Please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let the record reflect that all board members are present. As we begin this evening's meeting, let me quickly review the format for our recognition meeting. Please silence all electronic devices. At recognition meetings, we recognize our students, teachers, schools, community partnerships, among others, but we will not be approving items of business. Keep in mind that staff has worked hard trying to keep a tight schedule so that this meeting flows smoothly and concludes timely. Board members, keep your comments brief. The meeting will adjourn after the last recognition. If any of you would like to photograph the students, please feel free to come up when called. Thank you for your participation in our recognition meeting. Now we will begin with recognitions. A101, recognition of the 2023-2024 middle school champions and the 2023-2024 Florida High School Athletic Association, FHSAA champions, Chief of Schools. Lannis Robinson, Director of Athletics, will be highlighting this recognition.
Good evening, board members, Superintendent Ayers, first time I get to say that, and everyone here joining us this evening. We get the opportunity to highlight the accomplishments of our student athletes a couple different times during the course of the year. Today, we're going to highlight those middle school county champions that we've had up to this point, as well as state champions that we've had so far in this school year. And we have the pleasure of having quite a few standing in the back that we're going to recognize. So without further ado, I'm going to call up Ms. Jennifer Burchell, who will start with our middle school county champions so far.
Thank you. Our girls basketball county champions this year were from Coleman Middle School, so I'd like to introduce Dr. Anthony Jones to come up and introduce his coach and players.
All right, come on up, everybody. I want to first introduce our coaches, who will then introduce our players. Our head coach, Audrey Tedder, and our assistant coach, Alexis Rodriguez.
All right, good evening, board. All right, so we've got Mary Bryant, Kiana Russell, Nevaeh Abjanor, Madden Moran, Kylie Boker, Adeline Stevens, Malia Abjanor, Manning Moran, Casey Cheeseman, and Olivia Lowry.
Footnote that was probably one of the most exciting girls basketball finals that we've had in many, many, many years. Our boys basketball champions this year from Barrington Middle School, and I'd like to bring up Andrea Whitman, the principal, and Daryl Young, the assistant principal, to introduce the coaches and players. I believe the coach is unavailable today.
Our coach is very, very busy, Mr. Jed Huff, coaching track this evening, so that's why he's not here. But again, this is my assistant principal of administration, Daryl Young.
Hello, everyone. You guys can go ahead and come up, and then I will give all of your names. So first we have Xavier Colon, then we have Trajan Henson, we have Emmanuel Cruzado, we have Mr. Javari McBride. Sometimes I call them only by their last name, so you guys got to give me a moment. Sometimes he's just Mr. Diggs, but today is Cavante Diggs. I'm sorry. Juan Munoz Rodriguez, Rowan Hunter, and Mr. Maxim Podiachev. All right, so now you're going to take a picture, so turn around.
You could maybe choose a different.
Yeah. Last week we had our girls and boys volleyball finals, and our girls volleyball champions were from Farnell Middle School, and I'd like to introduce Adam Fleischman to introduce his coach and players.
So I've been in AP for about 10 years and have never been in a situation to recognize student athletes at a school where I worked, so I am really excited to be here. These are some of the hardest working girls, best girls you're going to see. Really, really proud of them, just speaking for myself. Coach Mixon, JC Mixon, awesome guy. Come on up, introduce your team.
So we have Stella Cabrera, we have Cameron Fritz, we have Adrian Fritz, Madadi Garcia, Sandy Garcia, Cameron Higginbotham, Emmy Hyken, Emily Jaster, Carson Ordeman, Adriana Parchman, Lennon Schaefer, and Morgan Spinner. Guys, you got to get in the picture. Yes, go back.
Okay, but like the short ones don't have Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's on the box.
I need to see these before you post them.
Our boys volleyball champions this year were from Randall Middle School, so I'd like to introduce the new principal, Colin Girding, to introduce the coaches and players.
All right, good evening. Guys, come on up. I'd like to introduce Coach Todd, and she's going to introduce all of our young men who played so valiantly this year.
Thank you, Mr. Girding, and thank you to the board for having us. This is a really big deal for us in our schools, and this has been a phenomenal team once again. I'm so proud of them and all that they have achieved. So without further ado, we'll announce the players. We have them lined up according to position. We have MJ Baharam, Gavin Adams, Massimo Esfido, Hudson Proctor, Elijah Jacob, Olivier Perot, John Vachaparamble, Carson Murray, Wyatt Moore, Brandon Dill, Jason Cahill, Caleb Morrison, and Alejandro Hernandez.
Go ahead and line up for a picture, guys. Yep.
Smaller guys in the front. Middle's in the back. Middle's in the back.
You in front too. Perfect, guys. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
That's my little sister.
Yeah.
I got caught in the traffic jam. So, we obviously are very, to win the middle school county championship with 50 plus middle schools is a hard thing to do. And I only bring that up because now we move to the high school ranks, right? And as we move to the high school ranks, understand there are 700 schools competing in the state of Florida. To be a state champion in the state of Florida is an honor that you just can't even imagine or dream of. And we have several of them here today that we would like to honor. And so we're going to start off first. We are with Robinson High School, who's fortunate enough to have a swimmer. And I'll have Mr. Dave Brown, principal, do some introductions.
Good evening, board. I'd like to introduce this time our head swim coach, our JV swim coach, our head trainer, sometimes backup trainer, and she's been known to clean the pool as well, Miss Lindsay Rubenstein.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to introduce Avery Hawker. She is a USA Swimming Scholastic All-American, a 15-time state finalist, a 5-time runner-up, and our state champion in the 100 butterfly. She's a junior national and U.S. Open qualifier, the top 5% in her class in the IB program. She's been a 3-year captain. She swims for Tampa Elite Aquatic Mantas, and she's committed to swim at University of Wisconsin-Madison on an athletic scholarship.
All right, moving on. We also were able to say that we have a state champion in boys swimming, and he's from Steinbrenner High School, so I'll bring up the principal, Ms. Tiffany Yule.
I am so proud to introduce Jaden to you for the second year in a row, by the way. But this year, I have to tell you, he kind of had a pretty cool story because his first swim, he got second place. But as he was going into the wall on the 50 free, he broke his finger. And so we thought his shot at getting the gold in the next race was done, but he persevered through that broken finger and got a gold in the 100 breast. So we're extra proud of his warrior spirit. And we, just a fun fact, at Steinbrenner, we take and we put banners up on the wall in the gym for everybody that gets a state championship. And we asked him, well, what picture do you want to use? Because we always put their picture on there. So he was making the warrior W with his broken fingers wrapped up. And that's going to be his picture that stays on the walls of Steinbrenner forever. So with him are his coaches, Kristen Feda and Kimberly Loggins-Harkness. And this is Jaden Repuck. I'm sure you guys have more to say. So.
Well, Ms. Yule took my fun story, so a little irritated about that, but that's okay. This is Jaden Repack. He is our second, he's a 2-year captain. He is the epitome of a student athlete. I don't think a lot of people understand the rigors of swimming. He's up at 4:30 in the morning to do a practice before school. Then he goes to school, does his homework, and then he does another 3-hour practice in the afternoon. So swimmers really, really, really put in a lot of work at school and in the pool. And I wish I could have a whole team of Jadens. I will say another note for this season, Jaden swam all these events, double-digit events. He won every single one of them except one, and that was at the state championship when he broke his finger. That's pretty impressive. District champion, regional champion, county champion, he's a champion in and out of the water. Very proud of you.
Yes, ma'am. I haven't decided yet, but I was Okay, our final state champion that we will introduce is in the sport of volleyball. They were the 7A state volleyball champion, and that's the team from Plant High School here. I'll introduce Principal Kimmy Hellenberg.
Thank you so much. One thing I do want to recognize this team is when you start out the school year as the #1 team in the state of Florida, it's hard to get to the state finals because everybody is shooting for you. But this team started out as #1 from the get-go, and they stayed #1 all the way through. And the reason for that is because of our coaches. I'm going to introduce Coach Kenzie Harold. She's going to come up and introduce the assistant coach and our players. Come on up here. Go Panthers.
right, so it's truly an honor to be here. I want to thank the Hillsborough County School Administration, along with our plant admin, Ms. Hellenberg and Ms. Amundsetter, for their unwavering support and encouragement throughout our championship and our journey through the championship. So this team is very special. I don't know if you guys have heard about us, but the reason why they're so special is because you walk into the gym, all the other teams are very serious, but my team is dancing. So you never know what you're going to expect, but they were one of the most fun teams I've ever coached. You can tell if you look them at the end. They're the very fun ones. All right, so this is also my assistant coach, Coach Jordan. Then I have number 1 is Laura Mata. Number 2 is Kate Mitchell-Compton. Number 3 is Ella Horvick. Number 5 is Cambrian Coopers. Number 6 is Bella Lee. Number 7 is Ellis Brandon. Number 8 is Kaylee Pieper. Number 9 is Kylie Roberts. Number 10 is Annabelle Kilby. Number 11 is Quinn Morrissey. Number 12 is Maggie Dostick. Number 13 is Jordan Langston. Number 14 is Samantha Kajala. Number 15 is Sophie Dostick. Number 16 is Liv Lambert. Also, I have 5 committed D1 athletes on my team. So this is your 2023 7A championship team. All right, maybe who's going in the back? Sophie, go that way. To the back, Sophie.
Yeah, there's no one in shorts, so you're just going to have to kind of maybe bend it a little bit. Perfect, guys. All right, nice, guys. Perfect.
Don't you dare move for her. She's the real boss.
Thank you.
Pretty tall.
I feel very short right now, but that's okay. Again, thank you all. We had 25 minutes. We did that in 20, so I hope the rest of your even goes that way. Thank you all for your support of the athletics program.
Thank you so much. Board members, at this time, if you have any comments, please push your button. Member Gray?
I just wanted to say something. I know I'm really speaking on behalf of the board and our superintendent that we just really honor our coaches and know that they are the role models for the students to aspire to. They work during the day, after the day, and early in the morning with the swimmers, as you know. But I also want to thank the parents who are just behind these wonderful children every step of the way. And you all, students that are standing, sitting, or have exited, you have established the highest honor of any student. You have the academic achievement, you have the discipline, you have the goal setting, you have self-control, all of the characteristics of a successful leader. So I just wanted to say thank you, and thank you, Linus Robinson, also. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Now we're going to move on to AO2 recognition of the 2023 Invention Convention America's winners, academic services. Shana Torado, Supervisor K-5 Science Education, will be highlighting this recognition.
Good evening, honorable school board members, Superintendent Ayers, and staff. We're thrilled to recognize our two student representatives who placed top honors in the elementary division of the Invention Convention America's international competition. These inventions projects sought to solve problems related to healthcare and safety. Their journey began at the 2023 Hillsborough Regional STEM Fair, receiving special awards. They were invited to participate in the National Invention Convention in Michigan in June, where they both received top awards. Mahi placing first for 5th grade and a special award for Best Display Board, and Lillian placing second for 4th grade in the top Medical Health Award at the convention. From more than 170,000 participants worldwide, They were 2 of 146 inventors selected as finalists for the international event with virtual judges from various countries. It's my honor to recognize and introduce our HCPS Invention Convention America's Award winners, Mahi Patel, first place in the overall K-5 division. Her project was titled Analyzing Lung Cancer Using AI. She's joined with her principal, Todd Conley from Childs. Next, I'd like to introduce Lillian Long, second place in the overall K-5 division. Her project titled was You Can Touch This, a slime made with dermatologists' recommended ingredients for those with sensitive skin. She's joined with her principal, Dr. Ribeiro, and her assistant principal. Thank you.
Thank you. Board members, at this time, if you have any comments, please push your buttons. Seeing none, we'll move on to A03, recognition of students representing Hillsborough County Public Schools at the State and National History Day competitions. Martha Ford, Supervisor 6 through 8 Social Studies, will be highlighting this recognition.
Good evening, board members, staff, students, family, and the whole HCPS community. I'm Martha Ford. I'm the 6-8 Social Studies Supervisor. You'll see somebody organizing people back there. That's Eric Gavin, who's our 6-8 Social Studies coach, and for the past several years has been the district chair of our history fair. Each year and for over 20 years, HCPS Social Studies Department has served as a regional sponsor for National History Day. This competition revolves around an annual theme. The 2023 theme was Frontiers in History, People, Places, and Ideas. You'll see some of our kids are wearing the t-shirts from when they were at competition with the theme on it. Anyway, it's open to public, private, and homeschool students in grades 6-12. Participating schools conduct a school-wide competition and send the top winners to the regional competition. Students compete by submitting either individual or group projects in 5 different categories: paper, exhibit, website, performance, or documentary. The top winners at our regional competition held in February proceeded to the state level, and that's held in May. And then in turn, the top state winners go on to the national competition held near DC in the summertime. So that's why we're recognizing them now. So for all our competitors, some of them have moved on from middle to high school, and sometimes they're hard to reach, but we think we have most of them here today. So I'd like to start with our senior award winners. And for senior individual exhibit, third place at the state was Simrit Kohli, who's in 10th grade at Strawberry Crest High School. That might be one of the ones that wasn't coming today, so we'll check. Anyway, his project was Click, Release, and Capture, How Photography Influenced History with Just One Picture at a Time. And the next award is Senior Individual Performance that got third place in state, Ashley Zhang, 10th grade from Strawberry Crest. And it was a ballet term that I probably will pronounce horribly, but it's a brise de quatre, how 4 women broke the bar for diversity in the ballet industry. There you go. And so the third place winners, although they placed at the state, only first and second go into national. So the next awards I'm going to tell you about are all people who went on to represent us nationally. Senior group performance, first place in the state, was Vivica Aurora, Ayana Baggy, and they did Mothers of Pop Culture, the women who changed the industry and beyond, for their senior group performance. And if y'all just stay up here, that'd be great. They have the shirts. And then for senior group performance in second place at state was Durva Shingote, Vriti Udasi, Haswathi, Veradarajan, and they were in 10th grade at Strawberry Crest, The Unseen Truth, Solving Crime Through DNA Testing. Not sure if they're all here too. And so all those, their teachers, they were all from Strawberry Crest, and their teacher was Jody Pierce, who could not be here tonight. For our junior awards, and this will be a little familiar because every year they always show, we got a bunch of people from Williams Middle School. For the junior group website, second place in the state, Hasini Arsh Nepali, Bhumi Shah, Rhea Varma, and their project was Frontiers in Christianity, the Spread of Ideas During the Protestant Reformation. And that was a junior group website. For the junior individual documentary, also from Williams Middle School, first place in the state, first place individual documentary against all those other kids, is Jacob Juan from 8th grade at Williams Middle School. I will say to you, he might seem familiar, that last name. A few years ago, your older brother also went to nationals when he did an essay, though, right? Correct, yeah. And then I forgot to read your whole topic. I'm so sorry. But the documentary was on no bacteria, no disease, no problem, saving lives in hospitals with sterilization, the ideas of Joseph Lister. And finally, in first place at the state in the junior group performance was Emma Buchholz, Karina Lisenkova, Veda Penamuchu, and their topic was Victors and Frontiers in the Space Race. All of these students were students of Monica Dutzar, and I would ask her to stand as well. And several of the high school students who moved on, they were former students of Monica Dutzar. How many were former students of Ms. Dutzar? There you go. Anyway, so all the students were very proud of you, and thank you very much. They win medals. In some cases, they can go on, if they get special prizes, to scholarships. But it's a huge, big deal. A lot of students compete, and we always come with Williams. Thank you. Turn around so they can take the picture. We want to scooch in some.
Scoot around the bar. Scoot around the bar. There you go. Yeah, get behind that. Perfect, guys. All right, scoot in a little bit. Nice. Perfect. Maybe you want to go around the other side. There you go. All right.
Say history.
3, 2, 1.
That last camera in the back, that's the proud mom of 2 national competitors, Celeste Juan from Williams Middle School. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. The next recognition is A04. Board members, at this time, if you have any comments, please push your button. Member Combs?
I would be remiss without saying anything. As a former social studies teacher 20 years ago, I remember Dr. Ford, Martha Ford, you starting this History Day, and this has expanded so much. I mean, now we're competing this past year at HCC that they've done in the last 20 years with public, charter schools, private schools. The competition has just become so intense, and to see our students really do so well and then move to the state level and move to the state level and do so well to compete. I want to congratulate all the students. I want to congratulate the coaches. I saw Monica today. I said, I haven't seen you in about a decade. I mean, even though I go and I judge the history fair, I mean, it's just amazing to see everybody so excited about history and seeing our students doing so well and representing Hillsborough County Public Schools. I want to thank each and every one of you, the parents, the students, and everything to do so well. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you for all that you do.
Thank you, Member Combs. Member Gray?
Ms. Ford, Martha Ford, you have just turned on so many lights for these students. The appreciation, and I'm a former history teacher for many years as well, but not only to learn history, but they have appreciated history, and they have been your students, and you have mentored them, and the teachers have really given them the innovative aspect of history. As shown by these awards. And as Member Combs has said, This has grown quite a bit since we started. I don't even know. It was more than 8 years ago, right? 20 years ago, yeah, because it was just a little bit and now it's expanded. But kudos to the students, and always remember the parents are behind so many of these students, their children, motivating them and saying, you can complete this, you can compete, and by the way, you probably can win. So we have Hillsborough County Public Schools has a lot of winners, and Martha, you have led the charge. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Now we're moving on to recognition A04, recognition of 9 through 12 Social Studies Tampa History Project winners. Kelly Brennan, Supervisor 9 through 12 Social Studies, and Brandon Austin, District Resource Teacher, Social Studies, will be highlighting this recognition.
Hi, board members. I was going to take a moment to introduce our Social Studies K-12 DRT, Brandon Austin, but he has some things I think he was going to pass out real fast. Did you want to do that? Last year, we were tasked with creating a resource for our teachers and our students, and the force behind this Tampa History Project was Brandon. He curated an array of resources for our U.S. history students to learn more about Tampa's history following the EOC. His leadership led the student learning and their challenge through postcards, engaging students and showcasing Tampa's vibrant past. So he is going to talk more about the competition and the winners, as this was all his creation.
Mr. Superintendent, Madam Chair, honorable board members, and guests. I'm truly honored and delighted to stand before you today as we celebrate the culmination of the Tampa History Project with awards for our Postcards from the Past art competition. This endeavor has truly been a labor of love and is a testament to the commitment and passion that each student has poured into uncovering the fascinating layers of our local history. The Tampa History Project is not just an academic pursuit, but it is a journey into the very heart and soul of our community. Local history can often be overlooked, overshadowed by grander narratives. However, it is in the local stories, the community milestones, and the shared experiences of our neighbors that we find the true essence of who we are. Teaching and learning about local history is an investment in understanding our roots, fostering a sense of pride, and cultivating a deeper connection to this place we call home. So, first and foremost, a special thanks to Miss Nancy DeLance. She's the Director of Education at the Tampa Bay History Center, who is with us this evening. This work could not be done without the support of the Tampa Bay History Center. Their expertise, resources, and commitment to preserving and promoting the history of our region have enriched the educational experiences for our students. This collaboration has not only provided a platform for our students to delve into the past, but has also strengthened the bonds between our schools and local community. And then, as we commend the efforts of our students who immerse themselves in the Tampa History Project, let us also recognize the dedicated teachers who have guided and inspired our students throughout this journey. Ms. Van Voorhees and Ms. Witten, your commitment to fostering a love for history, creativity, and research has been instrumental in making this project a resounding success. So, last but certainly not least, we're going to honor Katie Said, Amaris Baez, and Kayla Strocchio for their creativity, research, and commitment to preserving the legacy of Tampa. Your dedication to this project has not only resulted in beautiful and insightful postcards, but has also contributed to the collective memory of our community. You've all shown that by delving into our local history, we empower the next generation to become stewards of their community, instilling a sense of responsibility to preserve and cherish the heritage that is uniquely ours. So I'd like to invite Miss Nancy DeLance up to present the awards to Katie. Yep, there we go. All right, Miss Nancy DeLance. Yeah.
Hello, thank you very much for the opportunity to be here. I'm head of the Education Department at the History Center and very happy to represent local history in all that you do here. So the first award goes to Katie Said. Thank you very much for what you have done.
Thank you.
Okay, the two other recipients are unfortunately unable to join us tonight. Picture taking, I think.
We just also want to thank Mr. Watson for being here.
If I could just take a minute to say some of the great opportunities that we have to work with the school district. We have over 10,000 kids from all the counties around us come visit us through field trips and more walking tours in the area, and that's a wonderful, amazing opportunity. But those are the obvious things. There's many other that are not so obvious throughout the year. August 4th of this year, we were able to participate in your teacher-wide training, where we had 2 professional historians and 4 amateur historians give lots of local history to your teachers in order to inspire them and help fortify what they teach every day. Later in the year, we worked on the curriculum and the Committee for African American Curriculum. That's been a wonderful experience. We enjoy participating and seeing the inside view of what goes on. We love helping out with the Great American Teach-In in the fall, get as many kids and staff together as we can for that. And of course, the History Fair is a highlight for many of our docents. We serve as judges and look forward to participating in that. Then other opportunities throughout the year to have teacher trainings in service, department meetings at our facility, which is just a half mile south of here. So we really, really enjoy our work. Oh, I forgot to mention the Arts for All program, also a really great group that comes and works with us with the artist. We love working with Kelly, Brandon, Martha, and Marie. Wonderful, wonderful people, and just love those opportunities. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Board members, if you have, at this time, if you have any comments, please push your buttons. I know I have a comment. We were just handed out these amazing books, and they're just, the colors and the postcards in this, it's just incredible. I got to say this. Where's the young lady? Did she leave? She snuck out. This is just incredible. You know, for the history of Tampa, and I'm just looking at the postcards. Some of these postcards that are in black and white. It's just thank you. Thank you for what you do with our students. Thank you for the history you bring back to us. But thank you. Thanks. Member Gray?
Yeah, I just, Member Perez, you just reminded me, too, of thanking those who are working behind the scenes. And Miss Kelly Brennan, you're amazing. Martha Ford. And Nancy DeLance, you have supported our Hillsborough County Public Schools and have brought together our students with your History Museum and so many aspects, and with Fred Hearns. And we just appreciate all the work that you have collaborated with and have manifested into great opportunities for our students. I would say we'll see you very soon, because we're going to go over there quite soon. Thank you, Miss Brennan.
Thank you. The next recognition is A05, recognition of District School Social Studies Teacher of the Year. And Marie Rogers, Supervisor of K through 5 Social Studies Education. Martha Ford, Supervisor of 6 through 8 Social Studies Education. And Kelly Brennan, Supervisor of 9 through 12 Social Studies Education, will be highlighting this recognition.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair, Superintendent Ayers, honorable board members and guests. Each year, the members of the Hillsborough County Public Schools Social Studies Department select a representative from elementary, middle, and high school as our Social Studies Teacher of the Year. These individuals go on to represent our district at the state conference in Orlando. These teachers exemplify the very best in creativity, inspiration, and education. It's my pleasure at this time to introduce our Elementary Social Studies Teacher of the Year, Barbara Middlestat. Mrs. Middlestat has been an educator for 12 years, all of those at Lithia Springs Elementary. She has a passion for teaching and learning about all things social studies. To deepen her own knowledge, she attends conferences, visits historical sites, and recently added the Florida Civic Seal of Excellence to her credentials. Ms. Middlestat goes above and beyond to find and secure additional opportunities for her students, such as bringing a play about local history to her school, as well as securing a visit to local museums, including the H.B. Plant Museum. So without further ado, Mrs. Middlestat.
Hi.
If you don't mind staying, but wait, there's more. Our middle school social studies teacher of the year is Richard Paz from Piso K-8 school. Richard, if you don't mind coming up. Although a relatively new teacher, he has distinguished himself in leadership as a subject area leader. And through his experience in this K-8 setting in a small school where all teachers wear many hats, he's probably got the most. Adjusting curriculum to meet the special schedules of a K-8 can be a challenge, and he's helped to maintain a caring environment while focusing on the academic demands of a middle school curriculum. He's dedicated, he's a good role model, everybody likes him, and he's extremely humble, so I'm surprised we even dragged him out here. He represents the professional goal of social studies educators preparing effective citizens. So Richard, congratulations. We have a plaque for you.
It is with immense pride and admiration that I stand before you today to introduce someone truly exceptional, an educator whose dedication, passion, and unwavering commitment to our students have set a shining example for all. I'm thrilled to present our high school social studies teacher of the year from Alonzo High School, Miss Elizabeth Osborne. Her achievements speak volumes. Elizabeth's exceptional teaching prowess shines brightly in her handling of AP Psychology, not an easy task these days, where she not only imparts knowledge but ignites curiosity and critical thinking in her students. Her contributions extend far beyond the classroom. As an instructional coach, she's been instrumental in guiding and shaping her department, fostering a culture of growth and innovation. Her dedication extends to the larger educational community as well. She was involved in the Summer Civics Camp and is a social studies trainer, part of our Leadership Institute, and contributes to our curriculum writing teams. Her impact on education goes beyond her accolades, and we are just truly honored to have her as our Teacher of the Year.
Board members, if you at this time, if you have any comments, please push your buttons. Seeing no comments, we will move on to the next recognition. It's A06, Recognition of Career, Technical, and Adult Competition Award recipients, Innovation and Strategic Planning, and Chris Jargo, Director, Career and Technical Education, will be highlighting this recognition.
Thank you, Madam Chair, school board members, superintendent, and our staff. It's our honor to recognize students who achieved in various CTE or career and technical activities over the past 6 months. So we're going to start off with our FFA students. As you can see, they have their outstanding jackets on today. They're coming here from Durant High School, so I'm going to start by bringing up our principal of Durant High School, Mr. Gary Graham. And as we bring up the group, when all the members of the group come up, we'll stop for a picture of the Durant High School team. Let's begin with Gabby Howell. Gabby had an outstanding accomplishment of being first place at the state FFA convention this past summer in employment skills. Give her a round of applause. First place, state champion, employment skills. She was also part of a team, so Gabby Howell, and then when she went to the national competition, third place in parliamentary procedure, alongside her teammate Lila Bent. Now, the Durant students also got 8th place in the National FFA contest in environmental and natural resources. So let's bring up the first member of that team, Mackenzie Nolte. From the same team, we have Carly Varnum. And also from that team, Taylor Maples. Their teacher is Miss Brittany Coleman. Could not be here tonight, but we appreciate all the hard work of our FFA students, and congratulations, Durant. We'll allow for a picture now. We'll now move to our Army JROTC program. This is a team from Steinbrenner High School. So we're going to bring up the students. Let's bring up Jorge Munoz, Eric Nieto, Jason Couture, Adrian Salazar, Olivia Rasmussen. We'll bring up their principal, Ms. Tiffany Yule, and their teacher, Sergeant First Class Stephen Nato. And I'm proud to announce this is the first place team in the National Division Champion in the robotics competition this past year. We may now have a picture from Steinbrenner High School. Next up, we have Future Business Leaders of America, FBLA. We have a few different schools here tonight. We're going to start in our middle school division. Let's bring up a middle school student named Avneet Kaur. Avneet is from Walker Middle School, supported by our principal, Ms. Heather Holloway, teacher Katrina Hunzecker. You could come on up. And congratulations on being the first place winner in the national FBLA contest in the Marketing Mix Challenge of middle level. May I have a picture from this school? Next up in FBLA, students from Strawberry Crest High School. They're supported by Principal Mark Watson and teacher Jasmine Lane. Let's have our first student. This is Pratik Gandhi, third place in parliamentary procedures. And on the team for the same event was Tilak Kumar and Rishith Badlamani. Third place, parliamentary procedures at the FBLA National Conference. We can have a picture for Strawberry Crest. Next up, we have a large group from Williams IB Middle School for the future business leader. Principal Dante Jones, teacher Miss Tishana Rayner. We're going to bring up a number of students, starting with Rohan Patel. First place in the critical thinking of middle level at the National Leadership Conference. We have Sharvi Sankari, first place in the critical thinking middle level. In a different event, we have Bhumi Shah, first place in the interpersonal communications middle level. Second place in career research middle level, we have Katan Nalamshetty. Second place in learning strategies middle level, we have Sahiti Yarlagada. Third place in the critical thinking is Kohana Bashu. Also third place in critical thinking is Chinmay Gujar. And also third place critical thinking is Nitin Kurup. Congratulations, students from Williams. Next up, we're moving to the RoboFest. Our robotics students are coming, a large group here from Rogers Middle School. They are all supported by their principal, Adam Lane, and their teacher, Michael Wilson. All right, let's bring up, this is an event called the RoboFest World Championship. They went to Lawrence, Michigan, first place in the junior exhibition. Let's bring up Aaron Mott. Aaron also was successful in getting second place in the Florida Energy Whiz competition. My cards don't say the name of the robot, so you'll have to tell me. What is the robot's name? Vito. Vito, there you go. Coming up is Sarah Potaru, first place in the RoboFest. Also on the team, first place RoboFest, Aisha Agha. And also first place RoboFest, Paisley Nil. Paisley Nil also was a first place winner in the Florida Energy Whiz competition. Congratulations, Paisley. Also from Rogers, in second place in the National NSA event of the Junior Solar Sprint Race, we have Elijah Lenartz. Elijah was also on the first place team for the Florida Energy Whiz. And on the second place team for the Florida Energy Whiz, we have Noah Abouchant. Congratulations all from Rogers Middle School. We'll make sure Vito gets a card next time. All right, we have two additional recognitions. Moving on to our TSA, our Technology Student Association. We're going to have a student from Middleton High School come on up. Middleton High School, this is Miss Juliana Overdorf, and she is supported today by her parent, Miss Tracy Overdorf. Come on up. This is an outstanding accomplishment. She was the first place winner at the TSA Leadership Conference in Orlando, Florida. And she won first place in High School Technical Problem Solving Challenge. Congratulations, Juliana. From Middleton High School. Of course, at Middleton, we thank the principal, Ms. Camilla Burton, the teacher, Ms. Susan Garina, for all their support that they provide our TSA program. And our final recognition from the outstanding Turner Bartels K-8. Our principal is Robert Buggs, and our teacher today, Mr. Nathaniel Bostic. Bringing up Nathaniel Bostic Jr., he was the first place winner in the TSA Leadership Conference. And you will love this, first place in the Smash Brothers Ultimate Video Game Tournament. Thank you all for your support of our career and technical programs.
Thank you. Board members, if you have any comments, please push your buttons. Seeing none, we'll move on to A07, recognition of Purple Star School designation, innovation and strategic planning. Kim Sukash, District Military Liaison, will be highlighting this recognition.
Madam Chair, school board members, Superintendent Ayers, I am proud to present the district's 12 newest Purple Star of Distinction schools. This is a 3-year designation that recognizes schools that go above and beyond to create a welcoming and supportive environment for military students. To qualify, schools must apply and meet the established criteria. The criteria includes identifying a military point of contact, a military family's website welcoming families and providing key information as they transition into their school, a student-led transition program to assist new students, hosting military recognition events such as Month of the Military Child, Purple Up, or Veterans Day. These are just a few of the requirements, and the criteria is only a small fraction of what the schools do to support the families on a daily basis. So I'm going to call the schools up, and if Mr. Ayers, if you'll come down to take a picture with them so we have certificates. And so our first school is Beavis Elementary, and we have Principal Rebecca Toms and Mrs. Hilbrand, their military family life counselor. Next, we have Sharamonte Elementary School, and we have Principal Cassie Smollins. Next, we have Dobie Elementary with Principal Brad Fuller. Next, we have East Bay High School with JROTC teacher Jay Gavigan. Next, we have Fishhawk Creek Elementary School with Principal Stephen Sims. Next, we have Franklin Middle Magnet School with Assistant Principal Meredith Scribner. Next, we have Madison Middle School with Lena Kamal, their reading teacher. Next, we have Progress Village Middle Magnet School of the Arts with Principal Pete Magera and his future Progress Village student. And next is Randall Middle School with Principal Colin Girding. Next is T.R. Robinson High School with Principal Dave Brown. Next is Roland Park K-8 Magnet School with Assistant Principal Karen Von Aiken and parent Kristen White. And finally, we have Shore Elementary Magnet School of the Arts with Principal Sherry Bollinger and lead teacher Brian Druga.
Thank you. Board members, at this time, if you have any comments, please push your buttons. Member Hahn?
Thank you, Chair Perez. I just wanted to take a moment to congratulate our Purple Star schools for exemplifying an admirable standard of support and inclusivity for our military-connected students. I'm so proud of all of you, and I know that our military families are just probably thrilled to be in your schools and feel very welcome and supported. And I know it's that way across our entire district, whether they have the Purple Star or not, but you've really gone above and beyond. So thank you. And I want to thank Kim for supporting our schools and our military-connected families as well across the district. And to Superintendent Van Ayers, who has shown a great deal of leadership and support for our military families for all the years that I've known you. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
I know that was one
Yes,
of the things that
let's
too,
do
a lot
that.
of other community groups have asked for group pictures, or if we have a group picture. I know you've had 20 pictures taken, but come on, one more. Yeah. Now I can't cut off Dave. All right. 3, 2. Right, guys, stay. Thank you very much.
And Ms. Perez, if I could just add on, I mean, I just think as a board, I think as a reminder that back, I think, Kristen, if it was 22-23, the legislative priorities to this 21-22, one of the legislative priorities for this board was to recognize all of the work that schools do around the state with regards to supporting military families. And it was from this board that this Purple Star School designation became what it is today. And I'll have them do the calculations, but I'm sure that we have one of the highest percentages in the state of Florida of schools that are designated Purple Star. So I just wanted to kind of put that into perspective. And we locally, and I know Dr. Hahn, Mr. Murillo sit on our MacDill Council for Educational Excellence along with Ms. Sukash. These schools are an excellent example of all the support starting from the top all the way down to the principals of our schools and supporting our military families. And to our principals, thank you so much for being here tonight. We rely so much upon you, and just thank you all for being here and your support of all of our students, in this case, our military families. So thank you all.
Thank you, Board Member Hahn and Mr. Ayers, and all our principals who support our military children. Thank you for all you do for them. Our next item is A08. Our next recognition is A08 National Schools of Excellence designation. Deputy Superintendent of Academics and Transformation, Owen Young, Chief of Schools, Family and Community Engagement, will highlight this recognition.
Thank you, and good evening. Madam Chair, honorable school board members, Superintendent Ayers, and staff, I have the distinct pleasure this evening of introducing Hillsborough County PTA President, Ms. Amy Granger Welch, to share the 12 National PTA Schools of Excellence this evening.
All right. Hi, guys. Thanks for having us today. The National PTA School of Excellence Recognition Program opens the lines of communication and critical thinking within school communities to make data-driven decisions that yield positive long-term results. School of Excellence is committed to supporting and recognizing partnerships between local PTAs and schools to enrich the educational experience and overall well-being for all students. The School of Excellence program aims to provide a framework for PTAs to identify and implement best practices in family engagement to strengthen family-school partnerships, build inclusive and welcoming school communities where all families contribute to enriching the educational experience and overall well-being for all students. Help PTAs attract new action-oriented PTA members, I think they might be talking about me, who want to focus on the issues that affect our children the most. The 22-24 National PTA Schools of Excellence are designated in recognition of their commitment to building an inclusive and welcoming school community where all families contribute to the enriching educational experience. With only 369 School of Excellence designees worldwide and only 62 in the state of Florida, Hillsborough County has 12 School of Excellence PTSA designees this year. Congratulations to the local units in Hillsborough County that earned this designation for 22-24. Coleman Middle School, PTSA. If you guys want to come up, you're more than welcome to join me up here, so I'm not all by myself. Dale Mabry Elementary PTA, Heritage Elementary PTA, Leroy Collins PTSA, Mueller Magnet Elementary PTA, Northwest Elementary PTA, and this one I'm especially proud of. It is the very first charter I did as a president here in Hillsborough County, Patel Elementary Pioneers PTA. Congratulations, guys. Robinson High School PTSA, Rogers Middle PTSA, Roosevelt Elementary PTA, Schwarzkopf Elementary PTA, and Steinbrenner High School PTSA. Congratulations to all. This is not an easy designation to achieve, so congratulations on your hard work. Squeeze together. You should jump in.
One more PTA. All right. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much.
Amy. If I have some questions.
Marie, where's that? Yes, I'm sorry. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you guys for staying. That was the best for the end. What can I say? Yes, ma'am. Whatever she says. Are we done? Can I? Are we? I don't.
No, okay. Board members, if you have any comments at this time. Mr. Owens, did you want to say something? Okay. Member Gray?
Well, Amy Marie Granger, you know I was going to thank you from my heart and soul for, boy, the leadership you have given to not only my immediate committees, but to the entire district. I'm pretty much thinking it's about 75,000 families. But your commitment, Ellen Lyons, wherever you may be, it's just astounding. And you have set forth the parameters of student-parent, teacher, community relationships that I have to say that you're an iconic representation of what a PTA head president should be. And I just want to say thank you so much, and to all those individuals who will soon be, rocking rock stars and helping our students and teachers and parents be successful and be collaborative and in our schools. So thank you for everything, and all of you, wishing you a great year, and talk to you soon, probably tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.
Member Vaughn?
Thank you. First of all, thank you for your work that you do. I've had the pleasure of going to so many different PTA events this year and seeing what an impact they have in our schools, and how the partnership between parents and our schools and our teachers and our students is such an impact. It makes such a difference. And I try to really, communicate that with our parents and get them to sign up for PTA. And I'm so proud of our schools in Hillsborough County, just being here today in general. It's, these are always the great events that we love coming and celebrating the diversity we have in our students. And, the whole time I've been sitting here, I've been thinking the future is female, because there have been just technology, business, agriculture, everything. It's been, just females are rocking it across the board. So men, you have some work to do to catch up, because we're leading the charge. But thank you to everybody. Thank you for your partnership. Thank you to all of our principals and administrators and teachers for all of their hard work, making our students so successful and our county so successful. And when I sit here, I really think Hillsborough strong. So thank you.
Thank you, Member Combs.
I want to say, no matter where I am, wherever I go, I always see you, and I see Ellen Lyons. All of you are everywhere. It's just such an amazing recognition for being one of the schools of excellence in the state. But one of the things that I know that you do is there's some schools where there aren't PTAs, and you've rebuilt that, and you've brought people in there, you've brought support, and you've done so much for so many of my schools, and so many of the schools across this district, is making sure that every school has a PTA, every school has a voice, and getting parents involved at all levels. So I just want to say we really thank you. You and the PTA parents, you're the heart and soul of the district. What helps us is reaching out to parents and making them feel welcomed, and making sure that no matter where we go, whatever we do as board members or as educators, we see you, and we see so many of the people who you've worked with together, and we thank you for that.
Thank you, Member Combs. Member Gray? Member Washington?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I think I punched the wrong button. But Amy, really, I appreciate all what you are doing, because I know you're working really hard. We had a great conversation, and I am a PTSA person. Being PTSA principal of the year 3 years in a row when I was the principal, I supported PTSA 100%, and I will always continue to support PTSA as well as all the principals in Hillsborough County. And thank you, because you can depend on me with the PTSA. And Amy, keep up the good work, okay? I appreciate that so much. Thank you.
And I just wanted to say, I've noticed when there's PTAs in schools, they're game changers for that school. I noticed the difference in the environment in those schools as opposed to where there isn't a PTA in the school. And also, when you engage a school that doesn't have a PTA with a school that does, and you partner with those schools, it just shows that difference. It just shows that community engagement that you bring to our schools here in Hillsborough County. And I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for the work you do, not just for the students and uplifting, but also for the parents that you bring in that engagement piece. So thank you for the work you do here. I know I see that difference, and I'm sure that the parents do too when they do get engaged. So thank you for all you do. And thank you for, because it's a volunteer stuff and the things that you bring to the table. And so I appreciate it. I know this board member does. Thank you. So board members, seeing no further business, this meeting is adjourned.